So let us look at the monopolist maximization problem today. So we have already done what is perfect competition in the last semester. And now we are moving into monopoly. You know about perfect competition that there are huge number of firms. बहुत सारी firms हैं जो same तरह का product बेच रही हैं. They're selling the homogeneous good and there are many firms there. So let's say thousands of such firms. Now, if one firm out of them is going to increase the quantity also, will it increase the market supply? Or what effect it will have on the market price? Hardly anything. So you look at the total Q in the perfectly competitive industry, that is the sum of the supply of all firms. So summation of I starting from 1 to n QI, right? हम ऐसे तो लिखते हैं ना बेटा. So there are n firms in the market, Q1 plus Q2 and so on to Qn. ये सारी की सारी firms मुझे मिलके market supply Q दे रही. So what is the share of the first firm in the total market supply? What firm one is producing upon the total market supply. Now, there are thousands of such firms. The share of this particular firm in the total output is going to be very small. So even if this one firm is going to increase its output, it is not going to change the market supply a lot. And the market supply is not going to be changed, then it will have no effect on the price also. But then you have the opposite case, which is of monopoly. So in monopoly, there is only a single seller. एक ही seller है. So because there is only a single seller, so in case if that seller is going to change the output, it will have an effect on the price. उसका effect होगा price के ऊपर. So मान लेते हैं that PQ is equal to A minus BQ. This is the market demand function. और क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक ही firm है, so that is what the demand function which this firm is facing. So you can see that PQ is equal to A minus BQ. That's a linear demand function. And dP by dQ is what? Minus B. dP by dQ is what? Minus P. मतलब क्या? अगर ये मोनोपोलिस्ट फर्म ज्यादा आउटपुट बेचती है तो प्राइस कम हो जाएगा. दिस इज नेगेटिव. So the relationship between the output which this firm is trying to sell and the price, that is negative. So if the monopolist firm is selling less amount of output, then the price it can charge, the consumers are willing to pay higher price for that. But if the monopolist is offering huge number of units in the output to be sold, then the consumers are going to be willing to pay lesser amount of price. अगर आप इसको देखें तो मान लीजिए if Q is 0, right? Just put Q is equal to 0 here, your P will come out to be A, right? And if P is 0, then you have what? Your 0 is equal to A minus BQ. A is equal to BQ. Q is equal to A by B. A by B. So if Q is 0, P is A. If P is 0, Q is A by B. Right? A by B. And you know about the slope also. So you can find out the slope of this function, which is minus the intercept on the y-axis upon intercept on the x-axis. So minus the intercept on the y-axis upon intercept on the x-axis. So that will come out to be minus b only. That is what your slope is. ऐसे करते हैं ना बेटा. So slope is this guy. इसका क्या मतलब है? अगर मोनोपोलिस्ट ज्यादा यूनिट्स ऑफ आउटपुट ऑफर करता है टू बी सोल्ड, जो कंज्यूमर्स होंगे दे विल बी सेलिंग, सॉरी दे विल बी विलिंग टू पे लेसर प्राइस. अगर मोनोपोलिस्ट कम आउटपुट सोल्ड करता है तो वो, क्योंकि सिर्फ एक वही सप्लायर है मार्केट में, वो भी कम यूनिट्स ऑफर कर रहा है मार्केट में, सो कमोडिटी बिकम्स वेरी स्केर्स एंड यू आर विलिंग टू पे हायर प्राइस फॉर दैट, राइट? दैट इज द फर्स्ट पॉइंट. मोनोपोलिस्ट प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम इज व्हाट? देखिए, whenever you want to maximize the profit, you have to maximize the difference between the revenue and the cost, right? So it is total revenue minus total cost. अच्छा, एक चीज है दैट इन परफेक्ट कंपटीशन क्या जो फर्म है वो प्राइस को अफेक्ट कर सकती थी? प्राइस वाज गिवन टू अ पर्टिकुलर फर्म बाय द इंडस्ट्री, सो उधर तो प्राइस वाज जस्ट गिवन टू यू, इट वाज कांस्टेंट. बट यहां पे price is a function of quantity. No, because in case if you're going to offer more units of output to be sold, then the price which the firm, sorry, which the consumers are willing to pay, that is going to fall. So price is a function of quantity. One thing into quantity, that is what your revenue is, and cost is also the function of quantity. No, because if you want to produce more, you will have to incur more cost, right? If you want to produce more, you will have to incur more cost. So the idea is that you have to find out such Q which is going to maximize this profit. ऐसा Q निकालिए जो कि इस profit को maximize कर दे, right? So I'll just find it out. So del pi by del Q, that is going to be first function as it is into derivative of second function with respect to Q is 1 plus second function as it is into derivative of the first function with respect to Q is del PQ by del Q minus del Q equal to 0, right? Del CQ by del Q equals to 0. बेटा ये चीज क्या है? ये आपका टोटल रेवेन्यू था ना, और ये टोटल रेवेन्यू का चेंज ड्यू टू क्यू है. सो व्हाट इज दैट गोइंग टू बी? मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू. मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू का क्या अर्थ होता है? मार्जिनल रेवेन्यू इज अगर आप क्वांटिटी को एक यूनिट से बढ़ाते हैं, so if one more unit of quantity is sold, one more unit of output is sold, then what is the change in the revenue? That is the marginal revenue. What is this? This was your total cost. अब cost का change with respect to Q is what? MC, right? मतलब अगर आप एक यूनिट से ज्यादा चीज को बेचते हैं तो आपकी कॉस्ट में क्या फर्क आएगा? दैट इज व्हाट मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज. नाउ दैट इज व्हाट मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज. अब एक बात बताइए, एट दी, आई मीन, once you'll solve this, this is going to give you MR equals to MC. Now there are conditions which could be told. So MR equal to MC, this is what is happening at equilibrium. Now there are conditions. मान लीजिए if MR is greater than MC, will you stop? एक यूनिट एक और यूनिट के द्वारा रेवेन्यू में जो एडिशन हो रहा है वो ज्यादा है एज कंपेयर टू जो कॉस्ट में एडिशन हो रहा है. व्हाई विल यू स्टॉप? सो यू विल कीप ऑन प्रोड्यूसिंग, you will keep on selling. So if MR is greater than MC, the monopolist has an incentive. Monopolist, right, has an incentive to increase Q. Why? Because आउटपुट को बढ़ा के रेवेन्यू में ज्यादा इजाफा हो रहा है एज कंपेयर टू कॉस्ट. If MR is less than MC, then by one more unit of output, the addition to the cost is more as compared to addition to the revenue. So it is profitable for the firm to reduce output, not to increase output. Right? So it is profitable for the firm firm to reduce output. ठीक है? सो अगर MR MC से ज्यादा है तो आप आउटपुट को बढ़ाएंगे, अगर MR MC से कम है तो आपके लिए प्रॉफिटेबल है कि आप आउटपुट को कम करेंगे. और आप कब तक प्रोड्यूस करेंगे? जब तक MR इक्वल टू MC ना हो जाए. So this was the second point. Let us look at the MR function again. So if we have just derived the MR function and we got PQ is PQ plus del P by del Q into Q. So these are two effects. So supposedly if I increase Q by 1 unit, the first effect saying is it is telling me that my increase in revenue is going to be given by P. That's an increase. That's a positive effect. So ये तो पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट है कि ठीक है मेरा, क्योंकि मैंने क्यू बढ़ाया है और उसकी वजह से मेरे को जो इंक्रीज इन रेवेन्यू हो रहा है वो पी के बराबर है, तो ये पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट है, राइट? सो इफ द फर्म सेल्स if the firm sells one more unit, it would earn a price PQ from that unit. तो ये तो अच्छी बात है कि भाई तुमने क्यू से बढ़ाया अपने आउटपुट को और तुम्हारे जो रेवेन्यू में इजाफा हुआ है वो पी के बराबर है। पहली बात तो ये। अब तुम्हें ये नहीं लगता कि जो सेकंड इफेक्ट है वो ये कह रहा है बिकॉज यू हैव इंक्रीज क्यू, यू हैव फ्लडेड द मार्केट विद मोर यूनिट्स, people will be giving you lesser price, no? And you have just derived it earlier, just given you this point that del P by del Q is negative. If you want to sell more, you have to reduce the price. So del P by del Q is negative. So this is the second effect, and this is a negative effect. So क्योंकि जब आप चीज को बेच रहे हैं तो आप ऐसा नहीं है कि जो आपने जो इंक्रीमेंटल अमाउंट बेचने की चेष्टा करी है सिर्फ आप उसी पे प्राइस को कम करेंगे. You have to reduce the price on earlier units as well. That is also there because you are selling it at the uniform price, right? Please write this. Right. Firm has to decrease. ऐसे लिखो. Has to decrease the price on all units sold. On all units sold. As captured by the second term, right? Which is negative because del P by del Q is negative, which is del P by del Q, which is negative. और आप क्यों ऐसा कह रहे हो? Because अगर मोनोपोलिस्ट ज्यादा यूनिट्स बेचने की चेष्टा करता है तो वो ज्यादा यूनिट्स कम प्राइस पे ही बेच पाएगा, राइट? पीपल विल बी विलिंग टू बाय एट द लोअर प्राइस ओनली, राइट? So these are the 3 points which I want to do in this class. Thank you, Beta.